guys, so today I'm doing another Q&A. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for a Q&A, but I've just kind of been scared to start one because you know how weird I get in my Q&As. Like, normally I do it when I'm sleep deprived, drinking a lot of coffee, and like, you know those like midnight crazies that people like have sometimes? Well, that's me like every day because I always feel sleep deprived. Like, no matter how much sleep I get, I feel like I slept an hour. Is anyone else with me? If you feel like you're always tired, give this video a like please. Tell me that I'm not alone. Anyways, I asked a bunch of you guys for questions on Instagram, and you guys sent me a lot, so I haven't read any of them yet. Whoa, why is it so yellow in the room? Can we bring it back down to normal, please? Cameraman, also known as me, hold on, I have a lot of jobs here. Wow, that didn't do anything good. Oh no, technical difficulties. Oh, does this look right? And action. So anyways, I brought my giant mug that says good morning, gorgeous. It's morning somewhere. I was gonna fill all this up with coffee, but then I realized that might be a bad idea. Maria Lynn, if you could only watch one TV show on Netflix for the rest of your life, what would it be? Okay, that could seem hard, but at the moment, I'm not really invested in a lot of shows. Like, I've started watching them and I kind of stopped at certain points. Right now I'm watching House of Cards just because someone else that I know watches it, and like I would need to keep up to date with that. But I'm gonna say The Arrow. I don't know about you guys, but he is so hot. I love him. And why can I not be Felicity? Like, that is goals. Wildcat for Life asks coffee or soda. Actually, funny thing, I stopped drinking soda a long time ago. I don't really like soda. It's usually like only there when it's like barbecues and stuff, but even then I would prefer water. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have a problem. I really, really love water. It's probably my favorite beverage of all time. But coffee is something that I like to start my day with, or whenever I'm like kind of feeling a little tired. I think it's just like the smell of coffee and like that idea that like wakes me up. So I would definitely 100% go for coffee. Madison Debya, what is your biggest accomplishment in your life? Actually, funny story. Someone asked me this one time at like an interview, and I do say that I have a YouTube, right? And a lot of people assume like, oh, having like a YouTube and everything like that is like your biggest accomplishment. But actually, I feel like when I started YouTube, I was like this shy like person, and I was looking for someone to help me feel like I was a part of a community and that I was loved. So when I watched like Candy Johnson and those types of YouTubers, I just felt like I was a part of a community. But as I started YouTube, and as I'm still doing it now, I've realized how the tables have turned, and now I finally feel happy and like confident in myself to the point where I feel like now I'm here to help you feel like you're part of a community and that you're loved and that, you know, you matter. And so I think my biggest accomplishment is being able to turn those tables and say that, you know, I'm no longer scared of being who I am, and I'm no longer scared to say, yeah, I'm different. I don't necessarily have the same life story as everyone else here, and I'm proud of it. It's who I am, and a lot of things that I went through, a lot of the different types of, I don't know, obstacles I faced, they made me who I am today, and it's my biggest accomplishment is who I am today. I'm still working on it, but it's probably the biggest thing. Natasha Wick asks, what are your plans for summer? Now, normally I have like a job and stuff like that, and I was thinking about doing an internship, but at the moment, I'm considering traveling and not doing kind of an internship. So I think I need to focus on my body, mind, and soul, and like this summer I just need to get my ish together. I need to start going to the gym on a regular basis. I have to start waking up early. I have to start being productive with my life. Obviously I'm going to be doing YouTube a lot more because I love this and it is my job. I do get paid for YouTube videos. It's just like, you know, I feel like I'm young right now and I have the opportunity to travel and I want to do it. So I think like I'm definitely going to LA at the end of May, if you don't know. May 28th, 29th, 30th. Is there a 31st in May? Anyways, till June 1st. I'm going to be in LA, and so that's an opportunity to meet you guys. I also am considering going to IMATS London, and I also kind of was thinking about traveling Europe and then going to see, my cousin is having a baby, so I might go to Ukraine later. So I don't know. I'm still kind of thinking about it, but I do want to travel and I do want to work on myself. So yeah, those are my plans. Oh my god, this is a good one. Haley J. Sheck, if you only could make one last YouTube video, what would it be of? I think it would just be all my advice, like everything that I could possibly spit out of my system, all of the, you know, just everything I've learned through life, and just all my opinions and all my thoughts and everything, because not only do I want to do that so that like my sisters can see it and kind of learn from my mistakes, but also just there's a lot of people out here that I feel like just need to hear some things once in a while, because I know when I was growing up I didn't necessarily have someone who was older than me that like could show me the ropes and how to do things, because my parents were both like, you know, they were born and raised in Ukraine, and so when I came here it was me that was going through the school system, it was me going through like this college application process and everything, and I was super confused. Everything was new to me, and just in general like everything still is new to me, but I think, you know, there's some words and some like wisdom that you might want to know just in general about life. And yeah, that's the kind of video I'd want to make probably if it was like the last one I could ever make, like as if like my last words or something, like, you know what I mean? Maddie Girl 04, are you the only child? You're new here, aren't you? Ives Heart, which is actually the subscriber I went to subscribe. The subscriber I went to surprise a couple days ago. I have a vlog up if you want to see it. I'll like link it like over here, but I surprised her. She didn't know that I was coming to meet her. She was supposed to come to one of my meetups, but she unfortunately couldn't make it, and her friend surprised her, and it was so funny. She started crying when she saw me. Oh, it was so cute. But she asks, what is the goal you have for this year? I think that my main goal, at least after I finish this semester, just because I'm so busy right now, is number one, to put a lot more effort into YouTube. I want to give you guys like the best content. That's why I'm like still like processing, like trying to figure out what equipment to get and all that kind of stuff. But I want to, like, you know, live a little bit more productively, and I also want to get closer and understand more of my religion. I feel like I keep saying that all the time, but like I don't actually pick up the Bible and start reading it as much as I would want to. So I think that's what I'm going to do this summer, especially because I'm not going to be having that many responsibilities, and I think that it's the perfect opportunity, again, as I said, to kind of figure out and like work on my body, mind, and soul, because I'm not in shape. I'm not like mentally or like physically, so I'm probably gonna do that mostly. I have 3 months to do it, or like 4 months, right? And travel and that kind of stuff, so that's my goal. Oh, and that's a really great question. What is your goal for this year? I would love to know it. Comment down below if you have one that like is super awesome. Maybe I'll steal it from you. Honey66 asks, are you still single? Squid Death. Do you like squids? I love them so much. Favorite? Squids, yay. Squids. That's a great question. Thanks so much for asking. I don't know how I live my life without answering that. Grace the Brace Face 07. Really nice username, but you should probably be a little nicer to yourself. I'm sure you're just not the Brace Face. You should be like Gorgeous Grace 07. Anyways, it says, have you gone to classes for your makeup knowledge, or did you teach yourself? Self-teach. I taught myself by just watching a lot of YouTubers, but I watched people who were like professionals in videos where they like, you know, actually demonstrated on a lot of things. And the thing is, I didn't do the makeup with them. I did it on my own after watching the videos, using their techniques to try and make my eyes look the way that they did. And you know, it took a lot of trial and error. I cannot tell you I mastered it in the first couple times. It really took a long time. I must tell you, I had orange face, overdone eyebrows, and overdrawn lips for quite some time. But after those miserable mistakes, here we are, and I don't look that bad. I hope. J.K. Thomas 2808 asks, why does it feel so good to be a gangster? I wouldn't know. Antonia Rosalita asks, what's one advice you would give your younger self? There is so much I would say to my younger self, but mostly that everything would be okay, and that anything that you think is a major problem right now is simply just a problem right now. You have to look at the bigger picture. Your life is so long, and there's so many people you're going to meet. Most of them are going to be temporary, but, you know, your life is bigger than this moment, and the problem that you think is so critical and so huge and so unbearable right now is going to seem like a little tiny pebble in the past because you're basically not even going to remember it. So look forward to the future, because I promise you things get better. And even if you have slumps and days that you don't feel like you're accomplishing the best or the most that you can, there's always tomorrow. So yeah. Bez the Panda Cat asks, why do you always wear that cross necklace? Does it hold a special place in your heart? Love you. I have this cross on all the time. It's mostly because I'm very religious, and just in general, I don't know if, you know, this is like common, but I'm Russian Orthodox, and most Russian Orthodox people, at least in my church, I've noticed, everyone wears their cross, like the cross that you have been baptized with. You keep it on for like always, you don't take it off. And so I wear it because this is the cross I was baptized with when I was like, I don't know, like 1 or 2. And so it's like super tiny for my like proportion. It's like a little baby cross, but I've had it ever since I was 2, and so I wear it and I feel like bare and like empty without it. It's just, I don't like to take it off, and so that's why if you see me at events sometimes, you'll notice it's either tucked inside my shirt and then I'm wearing another necklace on top, or it's like literally tangled in with like another necklace. I don't like to lose it. If I lost it, I would probably cry. Catalan Tong says, what does your makeup collection look like, and please do a video on your makeup collection, and I love you so much. I love you so much too. Ready? That's what it looks like. Shh, don't stare. It might know that you're here. And I will be doing a makeup collection, I promise. I think I'm gonna organize this drawer a little bit and then I'll put it up. So I think those are all the questions I'm gonna answer this time. Let me know if you guys wanna have Q&As a little bit more often. I do know that normally I make them really long, so I'm gonna try my best to make this one as short as possible. But yeah, I hope to talk to you guys soon. So look forward to another video. I upload on Sundays and on Thursdays, so can't wait to see you then. Bye! Enough.